The Advisory Council met Monday, December 14th in the nation's capital, Grand Turk. This was the last sitting of the year for the 12-member team. The Turks and Caicos government finances was top discussion as presentations were made by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Dalton Jones, and Public Financial Management Advisor, Ian Lang. The presentation covered difficulties the Ministry of Finance have been facing in specific areas, expenditure in areas such as health and public sector salaries due to the rapid downturn in TCI revenues. A progress report was then made on the negotiations for a substantial consolidated loan, which would enable the TCIG to meet its obligations to creditors and reschedule debt. These negotiations are at an advanced stage and should be concluded next month. The Council was given an early preview of the likely budget scenario for the next financial year, which foresaw that no substantial improvement in revenues could be expected and that expenditure would therefore remain under pressure. The Council was informed that the budget process for 2010-2011 has started and that a detailed update would be given to it next month on its likely overall shape. The Council also agreed that it was imperative that TCIG restores its reputation by ensuring that all bills are paid on time and requested the PS of Finance to provide regular updates on the financial situation, which included key indicators and figures on progress made. Meantime, the Council welcomed a team from the TCI Airport Authority. It was noted that the project was self-financing and that funds to be secured by the Airport Authority for the expansion project could be used solely for that purpose and were not available to TCIG. A detailed presentation on the scope of the airport expansion project would be made to the general public early in 2010. The controversial National Health Insurance Plan was also a topic of discussion, and the National Health Insurance Contribution Amendment Regulations 2009 was approved. This would now allow a person in receipt of a retirement pension equal to or in excess of $2,000 per month would pay contributions at a rate of 2.5%, and a pensioner in receipt of a retirement pension less than $2,000 would have their contributions paid by the government. The Council concluded the meeting by expressing concerns over the increase of crime on the islands. The need to offer support to the police was emphasized, and recommendations were made for the provision of better housing facilities for the police force and for additional resources to fight crime. For WIV4 News, I'm Takara Bain.